I gotta do this ordinary man for this Thursday morning. What's up, y'all? How are you? I'm fine, thank you for asking. I should just delete that. Okay. you know, uh, having a rough morning here. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. I realized something. I'm so grateful for my wife. And, no one's perfect, and there's things I don't like. And of course, I'm not going to come in here and say anything that I don't like about her. Maybe just one thing. Okay, this one thing. Just joking. Of course, I'm not going to do that. My wife is not afraid of anything. That's a great skill. A great trait, I guess. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of the opposite going around. I mean, people are so scared of dumb things. I don't think my wife is afraid of dumb things at all. Oh, so many thoughts. I pretty much say all my thoughts all the time. You guys know me. I'm not going to do that every time. Everything. I'm going to go into a house right now, and this woman is so scared of mice. I don't like them. I don't want them in my house either. I don't love that if they're in my kitchen and stuff. I remember as a kid, I was 8 or 9 years old, and I had rats chewing in the walls of my house back in Maple Ridge, right? My dad once shot and killed a rat in the dining room. We had long orange shag carpeting in this dining room. We had long shag, dark green in the living room, weird orange in the dining room. I loved it. I look back, I wouldn't do it today, but thinking wow, that was crazy and old school. Spill anything with kids, young kids. I was 5 when we moved in there. I must have spilled stuff. I was probably too scared to spill anything. I was so scared of everything back then. I wouldn't probably even take a risk spilling something. I'd be so careful. So rats, mice, spiders, pests. Go to therapy, people! Get over your phobias! Stop being so scared of every little dumb thing! If you're scared of dying, that's one thing. You can get help for that too. It's not really valid either. If you're scared of the government, I mean, these days it's valid, but it's not, it's going to be crippled by fear. I refuse to be afraid of these things, no matter how real they are, how big they are, how impactful they are. Afraid of your money situation, right? However strong it may be. Afraid of where to put money and stuff. Afraid of, what would happen to my kids if I died? No father figure? That's awful for children these days. Gosh, look at how many fucking fathers leave their children. Fuck you. Come to me. I would fight the shit out of somebody. I don't care how big they are. I want to fight you if you left your kid. Gosh, my kid is so hard sometimes. And the other one is getting really hard too. Wow. They're hard for no reason. I mean, the first one, there's reason. But the second one, you have it awesome. But she's 3, so you can't blame her, obviously. Man, they're hard. I'd rather suffer my whole life. I'd rather be physically tortured and or die and suffer any different way you want to name than leave my children. And I'm like, am I that unique of a person? Am I that great of a heroic person? I'm such a great, strong man to just not leave my kids. I guess they're afraid too of these men, these shitty little boys that pretend to be men in real life. This is going a weird place. But fear. I mean, I just listened to this new Jimmy Levy song, Faith Over Fear. It's my alarm this morning now. Faith over fear. It's a pretty great slogan, right? I tell my customers sometimes, go to therapy if you're afraid of mice, afraid of spiders so bad. Do you think it's normal? Do you think it's healthy? I see it so many times these days. There's so many worse things in life than having a mouse problem in your house, for God's sake. Can you not have respect? These people have so much money. Okay? They're calling me constantly. It's been 4 days. I've had 8 calls and 10 texts. Get over these dumb things in life. Being an extrovert, I learn through speaking, right? I learn things by saying it out loud and rethinking it and bouncing it off myself. That's one of the things that no one talks about being an extrovert. I learned through speaking about things. I do not learn by being silent and letting it all come into me and soak in like that, like introverts. Sometimes I wish I was still an introvert when I was a little kid. Who knows what the deal is? Anyway, that's the message. Afraid of this, afraid of that. Don't be such a fraidy cat. I might have to tell this person, like, have you been to therapy before? You got the money, that's for sure. You have time to call me and text me and work from home all the time. Holy, huge gym in your basement. You guys got time and money. Maybe they didn't always have time and money. They worked so hard and sacrificed things and went through things, and they're humble now. That's fine, right? You're not just a jerk because you have money and time and things in your house. I'm not judgmental like that. I know people usually work hard for it. A lot of people don't have things just given to them. They work for it. Okay, we're going too long here. But fear and afraid of, like, what are you afraid of? And is it valid? Or are you a weakling? Right? I'm so grateful that my wife is not afraid of dumb little things. She has no like phobias. Pretty strong. Okay? That's really awesome. Hope that's impactful in some way. I know it is for me. That's why I'm here, baby. Be well, have fun, whatever you want to do. Don't really care. I do, I don't. Okay. Might see you tomorrow. Might not see you till Monday or Tuesday even. Thanksgiving holiday. Speaking of gratitude. That's funny. Ah, yeah. Love.